Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia, the CEO of Csylviccraft. I'm happy to bring you the tutorial on how to make this beaded round necklace. So this is what it looks like. I'm turning it. This is it. So today, to get started, I'm going to explain to you the different way of doing this design. So this, I picked 26 doing this A2 seed bead, 26 of it. Then it's your choice if you want to pick the 35, but when you're picking 35, make sure you're using 11 seed bead instead of A2 seed bead. So for me, I prefer when I'm working with A2 seed bead, I prefer I'm picking 26 of it. But when I'm working with 11 seed bead, I pick 35 of those bead with the same pattern, the same step, the same procedure. So but the difference is just the number of beads you picked. So to get started, then I'll keep this aside. This is what it looks like. So to get started, I'm going to be picking 9 seed bead first. Remember, I'm working with A2 seed bead here. This is A2 seed bead, white. I'll pick 9 beads. So here I have 9 of this, and I'll let it drop. I'll move it to the tail of my fishing line. So the next thing to do is this. I'm going to pass my needle through the last one I picked like this. Then I'll pull it. Once I pull, this is what I have. I have it like this. So the next thing, I'm going to tie it to secure the bead from pulling out. This is what I have. So I'll tie this 3 to 4 times. So after this is what I have. So I can decide cutting the tail or I leave it like this. So this is it. So now I'll take my cutter and I'll cut out this tail here. So remember, we have 9 here. So the next thing, I will start counting. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So this is what we have now. This is it. Here we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So after having it like this, the next thing we're going to do is this. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the 10th one. Then the 11th one, and I pass my needle through the 11th one. Just be patient. Watch this video to the end. You understand it. So now this is what I have. So at this point I'm going to pick 5. This is 5 seed bead. Then I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the 6th one is this. Then I'll pull it. Make sure you pull tight. So after coming out of here, I'm going to pick 5. So here I have 5. Then I'll pull it. Here you see what I have here. I'm going to pass through this middle one, counting 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pass through this 4th one here, like this. Then I'll pull it. So if you look very well, you see this one is out on its own. This is where your hook, you start your hook from. If you're using one hook, one layer hook, then this is where you pass it. If you're using your jump ring, this is where you attach your hook, this part. That's why it's like this. This is where you're attaching your jump ring, then before your hook. Then if you're doing it the way I did my dance, you still start here with your hook. So now I'm going to turn this way. I'll turn my work like this. Now I'm going to pick 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another 5. Then I'm going to skip this one here where my fishing line came out from. Then I'm going to pass that. I'll skip this 2. Remember, this is the 5. Then I'm skipping 2 and passing through the middle one, which is the 3rd one from the 5 we picked, like this. Then I'll pull my needle tight. Once I pull, I have it like this. Then I'm picking 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is another 5 I have here. Then I'm going to, coming out from here, I'm going to pass this. Remember, this is another 5 where we pick the next 5, then pass through the middle, like this. Then I will pull my needle. When I pull, I have it like this. I'm going to pick 5 again. There's another 5. Then here, this is the middle. I'm going to pass this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the 6th one is always the middle. Remember, with the 5, you see, if you count this, the middle, 3, 4, 5. So you're passing through this middle here, just this. Then I'll pull it. At this point, I'm turning it back again. So now instead of picking 5, I'm going to be picking 7 at this part. This is 7 I have here. I have 7 here. Then I'm going to leave this one and pass till the middle of the 5 we picked before. Then I'll pull it. Once I pull, this is what it looks like. Make sure you're pulling hard. Then I'll pick another 5. This is another 5. And I'll pass my needle through the middle. Through the middle of the 5 we picked previously. So this is it. I'm picking another 5. So this is it. This is another 5 here. Then you go through the middle of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th one is always the middle. If you're confused, if you can't count very well, or if you think you're not getting what I'm doing, just count 6 in top from this part where your fishing line is coming out from here. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the 6th one always will be the middle of the 5. So like I was explaining earlier, if you're picking 35, this is what you will get. Like what I mentioned earlier, if you're working with 806 bead and you're picking 35, this is what it will look like. This will be the length, what it will look like. So it depends on you. If you want it to be reduced, you can pick 26 to give you the next design I'm going to show you now. So it's your choice. Do whatever that pleases you on this. This is what 26. If you pick 26, this is what the shape you get after making it. And also if you're working with 26, this is what you will get. You can tell the difference between this and the first one I showed you. So it's all your choice. Whichever one you choose to do, they are all beautiful. They will come out nicely. So let's continue. So at this point, this is what I have. Then I'm going to pick 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5. Then I'm going to pass through the middle of this previous 5 we picked here. Just here. Then I'll pull my needle. So here, this is what we have. So I'm picking another 5. This is another 5 here. Then I'm going to pass through the middle of this bead. Then I'll pull it. When I pull, this is what I have. So the next one, picking another 5, I'm going to pass through the middle. And I'll pull it. Once I pull, I have it here. Then now I'm going to turn my fishing line towards my direction. Then I'm going to pick 7. Remember, once you get to the down part, instead of picking 5, you're picking 7. And what will this do? This will make it form the circle shape, the round shape, instead of, remember I did a similar design. The first lady beaded necklace I posted before now. That one is a V shape. So this is the round shape of it, the round neck shape of it. So that's what I'm doing. So remember, that 7 will help you get that shape. Without the 7, you will not get it. It will just be as straight as the bracelet I posted earlier. So after picking 7, you're going to go through this middle again. Just remember this middle. I'm just taking my time so you see where I'm passing through. I'm passing my needle through. So now you see it will start forming. So continue doing this till you get to, but let me do this one more time. Once I get to the end part, then I will show you the next step. So this time, having this 3, 7 here, then I'm going to pick 5 again. This is 5. Then passing through this middle bead here, like this. Pass through this middle, I have this. I'll pick another 5. another 5, then go through the middle of this. Remember, the middle of the 5 you picked before, which is the third one from the 5. This is what we have. Then I'll pull it. Once I pull it, I have it like this. Then turning back, you know the next thing to do. I need to pick 5, then continue. Remember, once you get to this part, always pick 7. So the same way, just continue with this direction until you get to your desired neck length, the way you want it, and it will give you the round shape beaded neck. Assume we've gotten to the length we want it, like this. So the next thing we're doing, I'm going to show you how to embellish it, just like I showed you the way I embellished this. If you've watched the bracelet I posted earlier, you see it's a bit similar but different embellishment method and different way of making it, because the bracelet is just straightforward, and this one you have to pay attention more to get the design done. So I'm going to show you how I made this embellishment and how I came out with this design. So let's get started with the embellishment. So to start our embellishment, let's assume you've gotten to the length you want it and you've made it and it has formed the shape you want as a necklace. Then time to embellish. I'm embellishing with 11 seed bead, white and gold. So I'm going to pick 3 white and 1 gold and another 3 white, like this. Then coming out, this is where my fishing line is coming out from, the middle by the side. Then remember, this is where we've been passing our fishing line, this middle one here. So what I'm going to do, facing this way, coming out from here, then I'm going to go through this opposite side like this. Then I'll pull my needle. Once I pull, I have this. So the next thing I'm doing, coming out from here, I'm going to pick another 3 whites, 1 gold, 3 whites again, like this. Then coming out from this part, I'm going to pass this. This is where my fishing line is coming out from. Then I'm going to pass through this middle one, and I'll pull my needle. Make sure this is tight. Then coming out of this place, I'm going to pick another 3 whites, 1 gold, 3 whites again, like this. Then coming out of this, then I'm going to pass through this middle bead here, this one. So after pulling, this is what I have. The next thing to do, trace my way through this middle bead here on the next line, then pull tight. Then at this point, continue with the same process. Well, remember, we're working with just these middle ones here, this one, this, and this. Then you move to the next step, just like that, till you get to your desired length. That's what we're doing with this design. So I'll do this one more time. I'll just do this row so you understand it well. I'm picking 3 now, 3 whites, 1 gold, and 3 whites again. This is what I have. Then coming out of this bead here, I'm going to pass through this middle one here. Then I'll pull it. So this, I have this. Then coming out of this, I'm going to pick 3 seed bead again, 1 gold, and another 3 beads, like this. Then coming out of this place, I'm going to pass through this middle bead here, like this. Then I'll pull it. make sure you pull tight. So this is what I have. So continue in this pattern until you're done covering this space, done embellishing it to the end of your necklace. So once you're done doing that, then you have this. This is how I attach my hook. I just have to pick. If you've watched the executive beaded necklace I did, you get to know how to attach this. Watch that video, you'll be able to attach the hook to this necklace. If you find this video interesting, if this video was helpful for you, don't forget to hit the like button, share my videos, like them, comment if you have any concern. And if you're able to do this design, I will appreciate if you send me the pictures on my Instagram page or my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more interesting videos coming your way. See you next time. Bye bye.